Wow, that's all I can say. Thank you, gentlemen, with all my heart. Thank you. It is my pleasure now to introduce a gentleman that is also dear to my heart. Previous past board president, and probably has sat in every officer position on our board. Has been very instrumental creating our building committee the last year and a half. And because of Tom Cappielio and his unique voice and heart for making sure that our mission is heard throughout Charlotte County, even in the other counties, we have our building today. Tom Cappielio.
I don't know if you all know me, but I'll just introduce myself. My name is Tom Cappielio. I'm with Morgan Stanley. I'm the money man. And why did they put me last? I'll give you two guesses. The first one doesn't count. As everyone has said, this doesn't happen without people like Virginia. Without Virginia, we wouldn't be here. So thank you, Virginia, from the bottom of my heart. When Dr. Asperilla came up with his idea of doing this on 4 napkins, that's great. That's not the normal way I do a business plan. And to operate a clinic, you know, we need some funding. And so we were able to get the funding thanks to Virginia. And now, look what it's turned into. We got the money from Virginia, and she got us off the ground. We put that money into a fund at the Charlotte Community Foundation. Some of the money we used to get off the ground with the operation. And that money grew. And then it finally got to the point where we had operating for almost 4 years, and we were out of space, and it became self-evident that we needed more space. So as the person that was responsible in helping get the money from Mrs. Andrews, I decided that we needed now to see what we could do about getting a permanent facility. And I gathered together a group of people who were volunteers, had nothing to do with the clinic up until this point in time. That committee included Seth Valetti, who was a realtor in town, Mary Ann Mice, who's not here tonight, she's with Charlotte State Bank, Jerry Waxler. If these folks are here, by the way, I wish you'd stand up. Jerry Waxler is our real estate attorney. Bucky McQueen, as everybody knows, is a large developer in town. Joe Shorts, I know he's here. He's a CPA, and we asked for his advice. Greg Bobinich, I know you're here, Greg. He was on the committee, and he helped us finally get the money to purchase the building. Mark Asperilla was on the committee. We all seen Mark. And Executive Director Suzanne Roberts. So that was a group of people that came together. We looked at a lot of things, how do we make a permanent facility. But the tip-off was from actually Commissioner Chris Constance, who has an office right across the street. And he suggested that we purchase the building from Dr. Swing. And Dr. Swing, I think, is here tonight. Where is he? Fred Swing. We ought to give a hand to Fred for giving a sweetheart deal to the clinic. Without Fred's generosity, we wouldn't have been able to purchase this building. But thanks to him, we were able to buy the building, and now we're in the midst of doing the renovations. And Chris Constance, I did thank you, right? Okay, if I missed anybody, Suzanne.
Brian Presley.
Brian Presley, sorry, Brian, where are you? He was also with the Community Foundation. Now, let me tell you, getting this to this point was the easy part. The hard part is continuing. And so I'd like to urge everyone here to think about what they can do in terms of finances, because I'm a money man, I'm going to talk money. We operate this clinic today at a minimum bare budget operation of $300,000. If we have 300 people here, if everybody gave $100, that's $30,000. That's 10% of our operating budget. If we had 100 people here that gave $1,000, that's $100,000. That's a third of our operating budget. What I'm saying to you is that we're in need of finishing the renovations. It's another $70,000, and then we're in need of an operating budget. We're trying to find people in the community who will be what we call, what is the term we use? Help me out. Future fund. These are people that every year make a donation. Pay setters, we call them. Anyway, when you think about all this tonight, think about giving generously, because we need the help. We have a building, but we need money to be able to operate in the building. And so far we've been able to find it, and with your support I think we can. Now, I'd like to make a very special introduction to someone who is near and dear to my heart. Wada-san, 我々の町を使っていただきまして本当にありがとうございます。これから皆さんにご挨拶していただけますか。それで私の言ったことを通訳をしてください。お願いします。
I have no idea what he said. Thank you very much, Tom-san. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What an honor to be here. I flew in from Boston just a couple of nights ago. I never dreamed one day, being a patient of Dr. Asperella and Dr. Klein, to have an opportunity to stand here to meet wonderful people with Charlotte County beyond. This is certainly a symphony orchestra concert right here this evening under the tent. Beautiful sky, and you know how to orchestrate. It's such a beautiful event. The Noreen, and oh my goodness! I would like to hire you all to the Charlotte Symphony Orchestra. Now, Tom mentioned about the importance of financial. I don't know anything about money. I only know yen, not the dollars. But tonight I would like to speak about the dollars. Virginia, you inspire all of us. Thank you so much. And your inspiration is spread to a wide region. And it's our responsibility as a symphony orchestra performers on stage. You are the players. We don't want to have anybody in the audience sitting and listening. I want you to be the active players. Would you do that for me? Please join me to make the beautiful symphony of this beautiful clinic and leave our legacy forever and ever, putting your name and a message in the bricks. I just did this a while ago. Oh, it made me feel so good. And I want you to feel good about that too. So thank you so much for your participation. Let's keep this clinic going.